Okay, well, let's see how the recapping goes.
So what I have in my notes is this is the post time skip. We skipped forward about like 6 months. I just have a bunch of new stuff that we ended up getting in that time skip, which I believe was a new laboratory, a biology lab for Naira. The shuttle port is complete at this point, and we have created a training facility for our spies. Um, I don't know if there's anything else that we did during that housekeeping.
I have that our reputation got decreased.
Oh,
by
reputation
10.
decrease. Okay.
Yes.
Um, Story-wise, when we started playing, we got a notification from Lady Nyx and Damocles that they now have a son. His name is Nicholas, and they would like us to come and, visit him. So, uh, wow, there's a huge gap in my notes. I'm gonna need help here. The next thing I have is Rianne talking to Naira towards the end of the session.
Yeah, well,
But yeah,
Yeah, when the gang arrived at the next city, a guard told us that there are two cars. Who was in which car? And one car was driven by the Red Demon, who took off Rianne and Gary. Tell Rianne to basically get moving. I think that's what happened.
yeah.
After we got the report, yeah, he told the time schedule is moving up. Do the thing, but he didn't say what the thing is.
Yeah, he had a ominous conversation with Rian, which Gary kind of overheard. Meanwhile, the rest of you got to the manor and enjoyed the much more calm and relaxing.
Yeah,
Events.
except for Rianne and Naira, who met the conspiracy council, with Hades reiterating the schedule is moving up.
Afterwards, though, yeah.
Okay, like I was gonna say, because Rianne it was explained to her what happened, because both of them were questioned after the security breach that was clearly happening, and it was at that point that Rianne decided it's time to finally bring Naira in and basically ask her to start research on countermeasures on dealing with those parasites and ways to detect them early before they get activated and start basically killing you. Not sure how, I don't remember exactly how much of the conspiracy was exposed to you.
Let me see what I have. I just wrote like the infiltrating face dancers, that we don't know what their goal is. We just know that they're doing it.
Yes.
And that Flavius and Astrid were both.
Yeah, I think
that
she
face
told you
dancers.
that, yeah, basically Astrid was replaced, and then at least now it's confirmed as that Flavius as well is just another face dancer. So they most likely control the major house and probably have plenty of other informants throughout the planet and many of the cities. So pretty much nobody is safe. So be careful who you trust and who you tell stuff to.
Then there was the plan to move along the potential betrothal between Lady Freya and Alvar Helheim, to get the support from the major house. That there are Ixian tools that like are used to detect face dancers, but Damocles is the only one that has one currently. I think that's all of my notes.
It's being kept safe in Akrai because, well, take it out and you.
Because who could get it out of Akrai is the question.
The Red Demon can, but besides that, nobody.
Yeah, but he is working with you. Other than that, I think it was mostly conversations and some catching up between Damocles and Freya, and I think Damocles had a little oopsie moment at the table. Someone managed to overturn.
He death stared the poor Havler.
What you call him?
Hobbler, apparently.
Habler, I don't know. Habler? What's his name?
Alvar.
Oh well.
It's fine. It's getting closer. Hobbler, Alvar. Okay, got it now.
I mixed up.
Hobbler is insane. That's wild.
See, Mac, this is it's what I'm saying. The cracks are starting to show. You forget what characters you're playing. You forget major NPCs. Your limits, the limits of your memory are at.
I had multiple exams this week. My other stuff is in my head right now.
Yes, which is why I'm telling you, take notes. Don't keep everything in this.
Hobbler. That's what he is now. That's what I will call him.
Yeah, Hobbler.
It's a nickname.
That's what my dad calls me.
Hobbler LA. That's gonna be. I'll start switching the names, the letters. In the name.
I like hearing all the different ways that Red pronounces Helheim.
It's fine.
It's great.
So, yeah, I think that was mostly it.
We had a
Yeah.
conversation before we went to Akrai, but I don't remember what it was about. We prepared gifts.
Yes,
yeah,
we
you did.
prepared a gift for newborn.
You
Someone
did.
else gave me a gift also.
Yeah. Listen, you weren't the only ones who gave a book, but your book was clearly much more child-friendly than the Legend of King Arthur and Round Table.
It's legendary.
You probably had the uncensored, the original version of the old medieval brutality.
Listening to the scene was amazing.
He will be the next.
No,
Listen, if
I'm
we
telling you,
fail,
Alexi is like an anime protagonist. We'll see if he manages
No.
to survive.
no, I think
He has to
on his
survive.
anime protag powers to the baby of Nyx. Nyx will be the next anime protagonist. He has the sword from the fucking kisses. He has the Legend of King Arthur to inspire him.
Yeah, Mac, but by the time he grows, half the universe will be burning in a very nasty jihad. I don't know what to say about that one.
Yeah, he'll be the protagonist in that. You see, when the fucking Fremen show up at you grow up in a safe space. Relatively safe. I mean, not very safe.
Yeah.
It's a
Paul
bit of
Atreides,
civil
the
war.
universe, the safest of spaces.
No, I mean before Atreides, like the 15 years in between now and Atreides. You'll be
Man,
a
it's a shame
teenager.
Alexi's gonna die.
I do not believe in Lexi's survival.
Listen, I'm telling you, this man has never failed a role.
The higher you climb, the farther you fall. That's all I'm
guess,
saying.
I guess, but listen, the people are just showering me with threat to just bump his dice pool.
I support it,
So,
but like,
Yeah.
also I can see foreshadowing.
I did upgrade the face dancers. I made them actually competent now.
He removed the saboteur from
Instead of,
Daniel.
yeah, running
This double agent.
the worst build possible for assassination.
He had infiltrator build for poisoning and stuff.
Had a good infiltrator build, but couldn't kill anyone. Like, I remember specifically him saying he wanted to be an assassin, not a spy. But maybe that's just my memory failing.
It could be.
But yeah, no, because he had a horrible stat sheet for well, not horrible, but just suboptimal. Could have been better.
Oh no, it could be more efficient. How dare. The worst crime.
Yeah, he can just he didn't pick the talent which just lets you roll 5d20s on your first attack. Yeah, I would call that pretty bad for an assassin. Not to have that.
Speaking of talents, are we able to add a talent to our sheet on Foundry? Because I have one in the Kanka, but it's not available on Foundry.
So here's the trick, because I might have developed for the Game of Thrones game, but I'm not doing this one. So drag like an existing talent and just modify it.
Oh.
The talents here mean nothing, just for bureaucracy's sake.
Yeah, just so you have them as a reference. Because yeah, no.
That's smart.
this Foundry model is no. Listen, nobody plays Dune. This one is not supported. It's the best we can do.
It's a miracle that this one exists.
It truly is. I think someone was really like bored one day. I was like, listen, I can do this. I've never seen a game for such a popular franchise during such a popular time for Dune be so ignored by the TTRPG community.
All right, cool. It's done.
But yeah, okay. What talent was that?
Bedside Manor.
I'd be used. Sure.
Oh no.
So yeah, I think we can start as you just made your way back to your own city.
You forget the name of Lumen.
I did for a moment.
I could hear the searching, and I was like, "Yep, I've done that."
City that's now much more beautiful, much more scenic. Surroundings, clearly benefiting for the newly constructed tourist shops and attractions and parks, leaning into the area's, I would say, assets. Much different from where you came. It's night and day, literally. Luckily for you, you don't have to take the train now. You can take your own private shuttle from one city to
Yay.
another.
Mhm.
No more poor public transit for you.
And now we also rich, so we don't have to sit in economy class in that train.
Yeah, no, listen, you no longer live in a house. You have an actual like noble estate, proper. May not be completely finished, a bit poor, but listen, work in progress. I think much better. At the very least, now you're in line with the rest of the noble houses.
Maybe you won't call us poor at every chance you get.
No, you're still poor, but you're no longer commoners. The trait you have now is literally poor. But
Oh fuck!
but when you're poor and you should go to a party, you don't have to spend one wealth to not literally look like peasants compared to the rest. You're moving up in the world.
Woo!
I'm sure this will do nicely in the Civil War.
Definitely.
You already have one of the best swordsmen on the planet. Fine. But yeah. As you land, everybody goes to their own, attends to their own business. Unless there is anything any of you want to discuss or do, let me know.
Was I told not to tell others about this? I don't remember. I assume so.
Yeah, I think if she didn't, she probably would have said by
Okay.
now, like, hey, this is a thing that we should be.
I think she mentioned something, but I don't remember exactly. In that case, I won't mention it, but I will, like, whenever I do, like, health checkups on the family, of course, look for anything latent, any unactivated parasites. Just
Why
as the
don't we
regular
do that
thing.
as like a sort of project, which I will
Mhm.
mark. You can use understand that.
We don't have any momentum. Let me use my thing. Fuck. Never mind.
No, but you can always buy.
I can always buy a threat. You're correct. However, we don't have Alexi to give it to, so it actually goes towards a threat. What is it? What am I rolling for?
This is mostly as you start research.
Research. Okay.
Basic detection methods on the parasites. It would have been nice.
It would have been nice to have them. Correct.
No,
I still have my.
I was gonna say it would be nice to have Rianne here because I have an inkling of what she was supposed to do, but I'm not sure how she would do it. And I don't want to be like, here you go.
You don't want to step in and
Yeah, I
okay,
don't want to
yeah,
like
that's
remote
fair.
control. So I'm thinking.
She's
Ra-
busy with something else that's
The
really
railroad.
important. Would my focus in poison be a thing?
In this case, no.
All right, cool. I will buy one threat then. Buy with threat? Yeah, fuck it.
Yes.
Okay, so this will be a cumulative thing that will stack up. Might be relevant at a later.
Okay.
The more successes you stack up, the better it will be. I would
Oh, no.
recommend getting at least a total of 10.
At least what?
At least a total of 10.
How many times
Yeah.
am I going to be rolling? Don't know.
Depends,
Just gonna go off
depends,
vibes.
yeah, depends how things go.
Okay.
You should get at least 3 rolls, I feel.
Okay.
I don't think the war will go hot in less than 3 sessions, but don't quote me on that.
One thing I remember from last session is that Rian told Freya about making a possible marriage.
Did you discuss this? I don't remember.
Yeah, yes. We're like, yeah, we're gonna have a girls' night and talk about it.
Still Naira around.
Is it a girls' night if it's just Naira?
I mean, we get 2 girls. I mean, you couldn't call it a girls' night. I mean, we can invite Gary, but then it's gonna just be a sleepover.
Yeah, true.
Listen, I can be mean and just be like, well, Rian's suddenly been stopped by local customs. White Serpent Guards show up.
Why?
Doctor, I guess.
No.
Have fun.
You have connections to a certain illegal tech smuggler.
Your name has
Name
come
Peter.
up in conversation. But yeah, no. If I don't remember what was the discussion, if you can remind me
It
about
was just
marriage.
about how Freya feels about Elvar. And he also like mentioned there maybe there's something more and maybe consider marriage. Not something specific about anything else, but just how's it going, how the relationship's going between Freya and Elvar.
And what was Freya's actual response?
She
How is Freya feeling about Alvar in this like 7 months or so he's been here?
she really likes him. She, I believe, would not have told him that she likes him, like loves him. But she likes his company. Loves being next to him and near him. But would not have made a move. Like a hand on his thigh maybe, but not more.
Yeah, subtle
Yes.
things.
Yes.
Should I
And
just
when
sledgehammer this guy into? Because I feel like Rian would be pretty direct. The timetable is like something along the lines of, or Larva, what do you think of Lady Kairos? Do you think?
Yeah, pretty much. I feel like it would be a very direct question.
What do you say to like? Listen, I have some nice new cake. I would like you to test it out with her. Here, there you go, table, romantic dinner. Go.
There just happens to be a candle lit in between them.
Yeah, the place has been emptied. There's
The light
this-
dims a little bit as she leaves.
There's like sudden like jazz music playing in the background. Like, oh, okay.
It's just Peter in the back with a saxophone.
Oh god.
So yeah, if there's any sort of, other than Naira researching the parasites, anyone else have any personal agendas that they want to pursue?
Just the usual, probably looking maybe at the profit and getting some stuff going in Europe, but besides that, just looking over stuff.
Yeah, same for Freya. Looking like keeping everything okay, all right, and seeing that everything proceeds as planned.
Listen, why don't you give me a role, Mr.
For what?
Those projects in yours
hmm
can be an understander on.
Yeah, I understand. Seems does shown bureaucracy apply, or maybe
Yeah,
data
it
analysis.
could.
One of those two.
It could. The bureaucracy part could definitely, because you're trying to bring in outside investments. So
Yeah,
the
yeah. There's some duty in.
up to you.
Yes, so duty. I'm just doing my job here. What's the threat pool?
3.
3.
Say the
6
difficulty
threats.
is 3 as well.
Yeah, I'll just council. Does the council approve of 1 threat?
Yes.
Jill?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, just making sure.
We've been very stingy with
Fuck.
that.
Fuck.
Well, then, that's wonderful.
Always remove complications. I've learned my lesson. 2 threat. I will not ask the council.
Listen, I'll be 6 threat total.
Yes. Always remove complications. I have learned my lesson. I'll not ask. I'll not.
Okay. I guess that's.
I'm going to be able to spend advancement points soon. Again.
Yeah, that is 1 XP for everyone.
Oh, spend it immediately.
Can I get another XP because I failed a roll?
No, that is for the failed roll.
Oh, yeah, for everyone. Oh, for everyone.
Isn't it just for him then?
Oh yeah, no, it's just for him.
Oh, sorry. Fuck! I should have said nothing. I'm sorry, guys. I should have said nothing.
I'm the one who said it.
No, it's fine because I'm like immediately spending 3 threat. So.
Oh, okay. Then everybody does
Okay.
get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know
Okay.
what? There you go. There you go.
Gary just
No,
gets an extra.
sorry. I should have spent my focus. I should have spent my drive here, but alas.
So yeah, you check with a couple of the company's investments, and seems there's like some issues with some of the materials being delivered, and it's a problem at customs. They're not really getting past the spaceport. The new, much more restrictive laws apparently are withholding them the right to enter, and there is a lot of bureaucracy kind of just blocking you from properly moving this stuff. That's until everything just gets stolen, apparently. Goods and materials and a lot of raw material that would have been used to renovate and expand some of your attractions have been literally stolen. Officially, of course, the Space Force Security says they've just been lost in customs, and it happens. They claim no responsibility. In fact,
Your package was lost in
they
transit.
blame you, yeah, for not having the proper paperwork. Losing stuff equivalent to like 6 wealth.
Damn.
And while this is happening, Freya, what were you just doing? Your studies, relaxing
Yes.
casually. It must be nice to have this comfortable life. No.
Did we finish the training for Freya to get the poison resistance? I know we had started it a while ago. I don't know if you bought it.
Yes.
Yeah, if
I
you-
haven't bought it.
Okay.
Damn. Well, if you have the XP, you
But
can just get it.
it's. Wait. I think I'm missing 1 XP.
So we're still working towards it.
Yes. Almost there.
So yeah, it doesn't take too long, too many days until Gary, you will receive a message from Lady Orpheus regarding some problems at the spaceport. She is asking what happened as construction has been completely stopped, and she is confused, asking questions. What would be your response?
It seems there are the issues with the security. I assume there's been the public inspections of, like, for the device, for the existing device. Are they public news, or are they just
No, this is what you
No.
kind of managed to understand on your own. The official report says that the goods were lost due to inappropriate, missing paperwork, and because
But
of
there's no
that,
public like announcement of like increased security in space for the, except for the weapons law. But this doesn't matter here.
oh, it is. I mean, they have a very tight control of the spaceport. Like security has always, like, it doesn't increase; it's always high.
Yeah, but there's no extraordinary public announcement for a
No.
increased customs. Yeah, that's what they're asking for. Okay, I will respond. There have been issues at the spaceport. It seems both a increase in in customs and enforcement, and apparently some thievery going on. That's what Gary would say, at least. That's he will try to resolve the issue at the spaceport as quickly as possible.
Oh, Gary, do you have 6 walls to compensate the losses?
No, I don't.
Uh,
How about corporate here? Corporate?
yeah, do you think the company's like, yeah, the guy, our accountant lost us 6 well? I guess it's
damn.
fine.
This was just no complication. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but then I had 6 threat to fling around. And
Oh
you
my
failed
God.
the roll as well.
Did you spend all 6 threat?
No, spent half of it. No, the complication would have been way worse. The complication would have meant white serpents at your door. Gary.
I'm not attacked.
FYI, yeah. Like, why is there illegal weapons contraband in these goods? Okay, time to talk to the person responsible for these transactions. Right now, the goods were just lost. It's fine. It is kind of bad because you lost the wealth, but as such, you all get a Freya. It's you get an invitation for a opera viewing in Yorith. A personal invitation from Lady Orpheus
No.
to you and your household.
She's going to accept the invitation and make a little meeting with the whole household to tell them. When's the opera gonna be?
Probably next week.
Okay.
Okay, and everyone was invited?
I mean, the whole household, yes. I am not sure why we got invited.
Perhaps Lady Orpheus is just being a good hostess.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, she was pretty nice, I guess, last time I saw her, but still, I don't trust her.
I mean, well, as always, we can just stay on our guard while there. I highly recommend it whenever we go out into public. We tend to have a record of these things going wrong.
Yes.
But other than that, I don't see too much of a problem with it.
Yes, it's gonna watch an opera and have a little chit chat, and I mean, there's hopefully nothing going wrong.
Would you like to invite Alvar to come along with us?
I'm not sure to take him to go with. I mean, I don't want him at the meeting, so someone would have to watch him, and I still have to consider.
I think it could be a good opportunity. I mean, the household was invited, correct? And he is a part of our household now, at least temporarily.
I mean, that's correct. He's part of our household, yes.
Why do you seem hesitant on inviting him?
I mean, I don't want him to get hurt. I mean, many bad things happen in Goeth. I don't want to risk anything. But I mean, we got Enrico with us.
You'll have Enrico, you'll have me there. If anything does happen, hopefully it doesn't get to that point, but I've helped in the past, I can help again.
Yes. I mean, it would be great to watch it with him. Yes. I'm gonna ask him.
Okay. Is Gary also here? I assume you said you had a
Is
meeting.
Gary just meeting at?
I
Yeah.
invited
Well,
him.
okay, I thought Gary was into the office.
Sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, I thought Gary was in the office. It's like a family because it's like a household meeting.
Mm-hmm.
No, if I would definitely invite you. Well,
Yeah, I have some business to discuss in Europe. Something on the evening to enjoy myself. Oh, why not?
I mean, it's a nice town.
And not as pretty as Lumen, a bit more. Not as rustic, but still pretty.
Hey.
Pretty nice.
It's a very nice city. They clearly have a lot of money that they've put into, especially the cleanest areas and arts.
Yeah, Gary starts sweating about it when you mention the money. Absolutely. Well then, thank you for the invitation.
I mean, I'm glad you're joining me. I would not have gone alone, so company is always appreciated.
Alright, are you not inviting maybe Amber along?
Freya's gonna look at Lyra. Yes, I'm asking him if he wants to come. I mean, if he doesn't want to, he's not, but
Nah, he
I'm
likes
gonna
it.
leave that choice.
Nah. Enjoying the local arts? Huh? Nah, come on. I'd be ashamed to deny him that.
Yes,
He was a good pupil. He deserves a bit of a reward.
you're absolutely true, yes.
Very well, then I'll. Do you want to inform him, or should I?
It's alright, I'm gonna ask him.
Very well, then I have some calls to attend to.
Gary's
Anything
like, I'm gonna go be
important?
busy and let you two be alone.
Gary's figuring, what the fuck do I do now? Lord, what do I do?
Grant, do we know anything? Like, is there any news that has come out of Yorith recently, specifically from House Orpheus? Like, is this an event that they're throwing for a specific reason, or is
No,
it just
so
like a social gathering?
like they have like their large opera house always hosts weekly events,
Mm-hmm.
so it's nothing special. They usually like a lot of the people that attend these sort of events are either nobles or wealthy merchants, people with a lot of disposable income.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing necessarily special.
Nothing unusual to receive
No.
an invitation from them for it. Okay.
I mean, clearly this is some sort of political talks.
Yeah.
But the only weird thing about it is the fact that it's from Lady Orpheus and not Lord Orpheus. But
I think. I mean,
nobody. I
that
think you
doesn't
all
surprise
know.
me.
Yeah, you all know the situation there.
But
So.
yeah, so yeah, this is who's the real man in the house?
All right. At least Rianne's not here to panic about being near Silex again.
Rianne will stay back home. No need to face her nemesis.
That's all right.
No, Salix already kidnapped her. That's why we're meeting
She
Orpheus.
can hold down the fort.
Salix already serious.
The dastardly bandit is back once again.
That's why she's missing today.
Your turn.
All right. I feel like there's something else I should ask that Red normally would, but I can't think of it, so that's why I'm not the the advisor.
Yeah. Freya, you can find Alvar at the library. And as you can walk in, he'll glance up from whatever book he was reading, smile and says, Lady Freya. Get up and politely bow.
You guys also gonna bow. Hello, Lord Alva. I got an invitation for an opera viewing, and I thought maybe you want to come with. I mean, the whole household is going, and I mean, you count as our household.
I understand. No, I would be delighted. Thank you for the invitation.
I'm delighted you joining us. It's gonna be in a week, so we will have time. It's gonna be in Yorith. So, yes.
I have heard interesting things about the city. It'll be a wonderful experience to finally see it in person with you. I mean, with the household.
Yes. I've been there several times. It's a beautiful city.
Maybe you'll be able to show me all the beautiful places.
I definitely will. I won't disturb you from reading, so I'll head back.
You would never. But I do know that you have plenty of duties to attend to. You'll politely bow again.
Very good, Boswell, and go.
You do have a week to prepare. Then anything you want to do in that week?
Yeah, can I lock Freya and Alvar in a room together for an hour? They have to speak to each other.
Damn.
Okay, now kiss. Arrest them both.
Oh no, the elevator stopped. You guys are stuck between floors and no one's coming to rescue you.
That one dinner where everybody just was like, I remember I forgot something in my room. Oh, I also forgot something. Something intervened, and then you realize the door has been locked, that there's no guards, and Rico has suddenly disappeared, and it's like, oh shit. It's fine. It would be really bad if something happened to him at the 11th hour.
Why did you say that?
I'm afraid not.
Listen, just get the betrothal before the 11th hour. It's fine.
Because there were two plans that were discussed.
Plan B and Plan A.
Yeah, there was one plan where he marries Freya. There's also Plan B. Who knows? When the Red Demon's like, guys, I've had enough of this shit. I'm things along.
Do I know about Plan B?
No, I don't think she told you.
You were not part of the meeting. That was what the Red Demon told Rian about.
I mean, Rian told Naira about the plan to.
Sadly, Red is not here, so we cannot confirm.
Yeah, I don't think the second one was mentioned. Yeah.
Yes, I do remember specifically. She's like, I'm not even considering Plan B. I'm like, well, that's very optimistic. Yeah, then the week does pass, and
Grunno, Gary would do something. Is it possible to dig through some old reliable contacts to maybe ensure? Now the 612 were fucking deleted, gone to the Shadow Realm. But can I talk to some old reliable suppliers, maybe get them in here to make sure that they can watch over the next shipment, at least.
Well, you can try.
I can try, yeah.
Sure. Can me like a communicator role.
Well, game over.
How do you plan on talking to people?
Yeah.
It's only difficulty 2. It's not that impossible.
Yeah. Council. Can I buy one threat?
I think at this point, just go for it. What you want?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do.
I wanna always. Alright.
Now, if you do what Zaz does, then we might have a bit more of a pushback.
Yeah.
But if you're like, "Can I buy a single threat, sir?" I don't think it's a problem.
Anyway, so can I use my determination? That's not a.
The statement applies, yeah.
Yeah, there are no prizes for playing fair.
Yeah, sure.
Or success.
Momentum.
Yay!
Yeah, there we go.
Look at you.
Yeah, so you get in contact with some of the more shadier. Yeah, like they're still part of the bureaucratic system, but you know that they're known for taking bribes. So
yeah.
What exactly is the request you make of them?
Basically, to greenlight stuff, basically special licenses. Basically, mark it down as urgent delivery, basically. Basically, to make sure and
the response.
Do not go through ordinary channels, basically. Or
okay, so I don't then. Okay. So A, you want them to strong arm the planetary government into accepting upcoming shipments, or B, you want them to use smugglers to get in the next shipments.
Use smugglers.
Okay.
Gary does not trust the planetary government, or there's something sus going on. That was what the intention
See
was.
how the smugglers roll.
Fuck. No, I believe in you, boys.
You you gave them threat, so you know.
No, I
Grant
gave the threat
chooses
to
to use
myself.
it.
No, I gave the threat to myself, not to the smugglers.
You realize when you buy threat, it goes into a pool that Grunt can use, right?
I could, but why would I do it to help him? They're not Alexi. They don't deserve this.
We don't have anything else, Grunt.
The threat is not for our allies. It's for our enemies or for fucking our allies over.
It's any NPCs can use threat to make
Yeah, any
their
NPCs
pools
can use
larger.
Yeah, but why would he? We help our friend. Except if they're Alexi.
Never mind.
I was like, why would he be nice? That's right. You are correct. Holy shit.
Complication.
It's a success, but yeah, it's a complication.
No. Can I buy threat for it? No, never mind. We'll be like
No.
assisting threat again.
Unfortunately, no.
That'd be too much.
Fine. I'm sure
No.
Dennis won't throw you under the bus to save himself. Yeah, well. You go to the city to attend this nice little opera viewing, and yeah, I don't think I need to railroad anyone saying that Rianne will stay at home to avoid any meetings with her arch rival.
No, I invite her personally. Just kidding.
So unfortunately, she'll stay back for this one, but the rest of you, well, here's the question: do you take the shuttle to display your newly acquired wealth, or do you take the boat?
Absolutely shuttle.
Okay, I guess we're taking the shuttle.
No romantic boat kiss scene. Oh,
So as
that.
you arrive, as your shuttle, your personal shuttle, lands the port, there's a contingent of guards already waiting to escort you. As the opera house has landing pads on its own, so they will escort you directly to one of the VIP areas reserved for nobility, overlooking this immense building and well, the stage down below. As you get walked in, and the only other person in this room other than yourselves and the guards is Lady Orpheus herself. Apparently, Lord Orpheus is not. As
Oh no, we're here.
as she'll stand up to greet you all. Welcome. It's a pleasure to see you all again.
Thank you, Lady Orpheus, for the invitation.
Of course. I thought it was time we had a little catch up. Haven't talked in a while, and well, things are happening around.
Yes, we haven't seen each other for a while now. That's correct. Yes, a lot of things to catch up.
Please, and she kind of like gestures for like there's 2 seats, as she will lead you over there, away from everyone else. It's kind of like the edge of the balcony. Sit down and gesture for you to do the same. Show is about to start in 10 minutes, so I thought this would be some of the best seats in the house, as the seats do offer you a very nice central view of the entire play.
I mean, it's definitely an amazing view from here.
And the rest, I was gonna say, for the rest of you, there are also seats, but they're clearly on the other side of the room, making kind of like a separation at this point.
Just anything specific you want to catch up with?
Well, as you see her just kind of like discreetly pull out one of the like, underneath one of the handles of the seat, one of those jamming devices that House Orpheus is known for. It's kind of like activates it and then places it back underneath. It says, I think two of us should have an important conversation related to the future of both of our houses and planet.
Of course. I mean, I'm open for suggestions.
Tell me, how aware are you of recent events?
I mean, depends on what you consider recent events.
Weapon shipments being brought in, House Draco militarizing every minor noble house on the planet, acquiring Gina swordsmasters, people stockpiling supplies.
And one question, I guess Freya wasn't aware?
Not
Or is she aware? Okay. I mean, that's all news to me.
Well, I expected as much, seeing how invested a lot of your efforts into tourism. Although I do hear that, well, a lot of new students are joining your university. And then
Yes.
they're going back home after a while. Back home to Akrai. That's interesting. But I
We
won't.
want
I won't pry into your alliances, Lady Kairos. But
I'm glad.
at the very least, by doing that, you must know that you live in a dangerous time. Anytime, anywhere, things can go wrong.
And what's going wrong?
Not exactly sure myself. But
So how are you sure something is going on?
why would you try to grab as much weaponry as possible if you're not preparing for some sort of conflict?
That is true, but I mean, maybe just be prepared for the future. I mean, there's not the need to have a threat right now.
Kind of like leans back and says, yeah. May have misunderstood you a bit. You are probably correct. It's just maybe it's just my inner paranoia speaking out.
I mean, if you know more than me, enlighten me.
All I know, I've already told you. Not I don't have large spy networks. I'm blessed by being in a rather central position, and a lot of gossip passes through the city. Also, a lot of transports pass through the city. Which is why I know that House Draco has been buying a lot of weapons recently.
That's good to know. But you have no idea why.
I can only presume it's for something violent. Again, You wouldn't buy weapons. You wouldn't ship them on planet. You didn't intend to use them.
I mean, I can check up with some other alliances. Maybe they know more. But right now, I have no idea. Never heard of it.
Okay, well then. Maybe this is the best part, actually, like gestures for the show. The rest of you who are like on the other side of the room. Not sure if there's any conversations.
Yeah, I would like to talk to Gary a little bit.
Whatever.
You said that you had some business to attend to in Yorith. What? Did you have a meeting prepared?
Nothing major. Just talking about some projects here in the city. You know, those important to diversify.
Yeah, it's good you're branching out. What exactly are you working on?
Various new cafes, improving infrastructure, just that sort of that kind of thing.
Can't say I have much business savvy, so I don't know if I can offer any actual commentary on that, but sounds good.
Nothing else was construction. It's nothing exciting.
Well, if it's not exciting, then that means it's going smoothly, so glad to hear it.
Smoothly not at this position in the spaceport.
Oh? What happened?
Things getting lost.
Is that unusual?
The quantity's a bit, somewhat, yeah.
It's unusual to just
Yeah, especially it's so fucking best up 6 fucking operations.
6/12 of stuff just gone.
Yeah, to the Shadow Realm.
And the government's just like, oh.
Your fault, the skill issue. Should have filled out the fucking proper form. Some claims about apparently some paperwork I haven't filled out. And scales.
I mean,
I'll speak with Lady Orpheus first to see how bad that situation here on the ground is. Then maybe I'll speak to the spaceport authorities to figure out what's going on there.
okay, yeah. That's I guess weird is not the right word for it, but I hope it gets figured out.
Help me. He drinks some wine, I guess, or maybe
Takes a deep drink of whatever alcohol he has.
612 gone to the Shadow Realm. I hope it's Hades who fucking stole it. At least it'll be used by the good guys.
why would Hades steal it?
Yeah, he wouldn't. Yeah, that's the problem.
That's not where my head went, but okay, yeah, we can go with that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't have anything else I'd like to ask.
Yeah, that's a small talk, probably.
Yeah.
Mostly gonna be watching Freya and Lady Cassia because I don't know who the face dancer. God damn it.
As the show is, well, wonderful as per usual.
What?
It's like I have to contribute something to this chat. No, what?
Okay, nothing even happened.
I
Literally,
will encourage him. I will encourage him.
I'll encourage you.
Wait, nothing.
I'll do it to distract from my failings. You see, from my fucky wuckies.
Whenever you're embarrassed, just put the Naira W sticker.
Exactly. Distract from my feelings.
Yeah. So the spectacle is as expected, wonderful, and As it ends, you are all invited to a kind of like private dinner party. As you get escorted to this lovely terrace on the balcony of the opera house itself. As you get to see the city all around you, and as it's nighttime, the lights are glowing across as the entire underwater section just beaming with green glow of the algae. As you're all being led, um, Alvar will actually try and like stay a bit back to have a chat with you as you're walking. So, how did you enjoy the spectacle?
It was great. They always have awesome operas. How did you like it? I mean,
I-
it's your first one.
Yes, yes, I've never seen it. That's when I saw the building first time, I was impressed. But I guess it all makes sense now.
Yes, I mean, they're known for the operas. My sister actually played in one. It was great.
I would have loved to see it.
Yeah, she was the star of the show.
I have only heard good things from teachers at the university about her, so I don't doubt it.
Yes. So, how do you like the city?
Well, I didn't get to see much of it, so maybe tomorrow you'll be able to show me all the good spots.
Definitely. I mean, there's a great cafe, I know. I mean, to get something to drink there.
Sounds lovely.
I'm excited.
So am I. Smile as you're making your way to the terrace itself. Gary, you're also being pulled a bit to the side by Cassia herself.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can see.
She's like, Mr. Goldman. He's a moment.
Of course.
Couldn't help but be curious what's going on, if you managed to figure anything out in last week. Quite a lot of money that was put into both myself, more importantly, presumably also by your company. So
That investigation is still ongoing to exactly what happened at the spaceport. For now, I've talked to some two other more reliable contacts to ensure next time things will go more smoothly. But for now, I'm still looking into things.
I was hoping, this might sound rather forward, but seeing our collaboration does feel like more of a failure on your part.
I apologize profusely.
Oh, I need apologies. I was wondering how are you gonna make up for it.
I will acquire. I still have contacts and still some friends. The the goods shall be replaced and delivered to make sure the projects can go ahead with only a slight delay.
I don't wish to doubt you, Mr. Goldman, but considering how last things turned out, might require a bit more of a direct line of communication to these contacts of yours?
Of course, that can be arranged.
I expect a list of names and ways to get in contact with them tomorrow.
Of course, by the way, her name is Lady Orpheus or Lady Ravenna? Let's make sure that I think Lady
Yeah,
Orpheus
she's
is the
Lady
official
Orpheus
title.
now.
Yeah. Of course, Lady Orpheus.
Wonderful. And like smiles and join the rest of the as you all approach the table and take seats as the servants that bring some food and some drink. As you sit down and sit at one end of the table and the other one has an empty chair that nobody I presume nobody will reach etiquette and sit at the other end.
No.
I'm the boss
Wouldn't
of
that be a
this.
power move?
Yeah, it would.
I don't think so, no.
But yeah, as you sit down, she gonna kind of like turn her attention to Alvar and Fran. Says, "Well, what did you think of the show, Lord Helheim?" And he'll kind of like go a bit into detail about a few aspects that he enjoyed and or found particularly interesting. He'll make some historical reference or two in the process, glancing at every 2 sentences back towards Freya to gauge any sort of reactions. I'll make a
Okay.
roll for him. We'll see how does he fuck this up.
What do you mean, how well does he fuck it up? He's gonna do great.
Doesn't have good communicate.
I believe in him.
It's not a total disaster. So yeah, no, he conversations flows a bit naturally, but no. She smiles and responds and says, "Realize you are such a learned man. Must
He
be
definitely is.
quite a pleasure to have him at your residence, Lady Freya."
Absolutely. I mean, someone who knows how to read a book. Great company.
Yes, literal.
That's why I was giggling.
No,
He can read.
well, it says, "Well, I can imagine you've spent plenty of evenings in the library together. So many books to read, so little time." As like he immediately blushes, like he's lost his breath right now.
Why am I liking Cassia?
I mean, we definitely spent a lot of time there, yes. How is
The two of you that are looking at from the other side of the table, like Alvar could just like if there could be like a hole in the ground, like he can jump down it. As she
Is that a hint to save this man?
No, I mean that's up to you if you want to intervene or not. He's clearly embarrassed, but everyone else is acting completely normal, so it must just be him.
My communication's not up to save him, especially against fucking Cassia. That viper.
Well, my only idea of what I was going to talk about was small talk, so that's just going to be weird at this point.
No, this is.
I don't wanna
I can't save him at this point.
It's been what, half a year or so since you moved in.
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
Oh Lord Helheim, how did you find it there? Assume you enjoyed all the sights. He goes, yes, she's I mean, it is very beautiful.
I think
Completely
Naira does like actually laugh out loud and then just like quickly hide it by like taking a bite of food.
stumbling over his
Yeah.
words.
Faya is
Gaston.
blushing as well.
Listen, she rolled 4 successes, she rolled 1. Who do you think is gonna win this?
Obviously, it's gonna be us.
Doesn't say anything, just kind of like gives you a wink, Freya.
So how's it going with you and Lord Orpheus?
Ah, well. He's been doing his own little personal projects. Boys will be boys.
That's true. I haven't seen him tonight. Is he busy working on his project?
I was hoping he would finish by now, but no, men when they get to play with their swords, they never stop.
Is his personal project related to his Yanaz training?
I do believe so.
He was quite good at the festival.
Yes.
Could be an actor.
I won't go that far, but definitely seems to be enjoying himself these last couple of months. So it's only like a couple of days a month. Why not let him have his fun? He's not really big on social situations unless he can embarrass someone.
Sounds like him.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
That is very courteous of you.
He at least has a way of making any conversation entertaining in some way or another.
Well, there's always a good thing when the jester makes you laugh. But speaking of which, Lady Freya, I think you're still unmarried. There's plenty of suitors on planet. Considered any sort of anyone catch your eye? Anyone might take a fancy to?
I didn't expect that question.
Well, we're among friends. He rolled a complication.
Oh god.
Yeah. Says we're among friends. I do apologize if I was too forward.
Like, no, it's all right. I mean, yeah, that definitely a lot of many noble men, and
And
my father told.
spot anyone interesting?
I might have, yes.
At that point, Alvar's kind of like, I may need to go to the restroom. And he like stands up and just walks away very tense, like you can see all the nerves are like getting into him, and he's about to like just go off. The wine must not be to his taste.
Well, I mean, taste is great, but maybe yeah. But my father always told me to marry for love and not for anything else, so I guess we have to see.
Well, it's a very noble thing.
It definitely is, yes. Would you excuse me? I think I'm gonna look after him.
He did look in quite the dire need of help.
Yes, absolutely. And she's gonna get up and bow and get out the door.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Naira's gonna try and like direct the conversation with Cassia as to like, oh, the view from up here is beautiful. Like you can see all of the algae, and she just starts being a fucking nerd.
Yeah, you see Freya and Enrico leave as you direct conversation. It says quite beautiful, although actually brings a good point.
Hmm?
You remember you made some quite interesting advancements with those different colorations.
I have been doing some experimenting with it, though I haven't touched on it too much since.
Be quite ashamed to such wonderful ideas go to waste. If you
Well-
ever find yourself in need of a sponsor for such projects, I wouldn't mind helping out.
That's incredibly generous of you. I was able to implement a couple of viewing tanks around Lumen, but I didn't really consider expanding from that too much. Maybe I could figure out something else.
May have a few ideas in mind. Put something together and maybe you'll take an interest. Gary, this is how hustling is done. He is still in your project, by the way.
I know. Gary's seething quietly. I have nothing to retort. Gary said no suffering. You lost this easy. Faith for hyper fucked him at the spaceport.
Yeah.
He figured that shit out. And Faith will continue to fuck him with the complications, fucking smuggler.
Listen, man. Listen. Think about it like this. You gave 612 to House Draco. I think that's a wonderful endeavor.
Yeah, fucking Caesar, fucking
Kosh needs
Face
funds.
turned out.
Master Kosh needs his funds.
Oh no! God damn
You've just paid your taxes. That's all you've done.
I'm still waiting for the fucking smuggler complication.
The shipments disappeared.
Yeah, listen, Gary will investigate that later afterwards. Also, but for now he's suffering inside.
But yeah, Freya, you head quickly after Alvar, as you manage to catch up to him. He says he's like going inside the actual building. He looks back and says, "Oh, Lady Kairos,
Are you alright?
I just needed a moment. Clear my head a bit."
Yes. About what I said, I mean,
No, it's quite alright. You don't need to explain anything to me. I know a woman of your position and standing has certain expectations. Don't need to explain anything to me.
he's gonna take both of his hands. I mean, my father always told me to marry for love. And I think I might have found it.
He has like a moment where he just looks a bit skeptic. He's like, that's kind of sort of like unbelief.
She's gonna kiss him.
And Enrico just kind of like turns around, stares at one of the guards. The guards walk
He's like, oh
away.
shit.
Clear out the fucking clears out the corridor.
Where a demon comes, stabs Enrico. But yeah, no. Yeah, no. He'll definitely reciprocate after the couple of seconds of pure and utter shock. As yeah, as eventually both of them will return. What? Why don't you give me a discipline roll, Freya?
Oh god.
Can I make a discipline rolls for observe to see to spot maybe Avalar, not Freya?
Yes. Both you and Naira can make discipline
I assume
rolls
observe counts.
or understand.
What's this for?
To see if you spot the tension in the air.
Yeah. Does observe count for focus?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Truth. Then.
Damn, he got more success. Oh, never fucking mind.
It's
Jeez.
what it is.
Ah,
It's a discipline roll.
Why did you roll twice, man?
He might have not changed
oh,
it
I'm
back
sorry.
to 2.
Remove the 19 as 3 successes.
It's still too.
Freeze it.
Yeah,
No, 2 clear. Just move the last dice.
yeah, so you're the only one who Naira, you do notice that Freya is a bit flustered. But Gary, you're like a shark. You sense everything. You can see that something happened between the two of them. There's the tension that was previously is gone, but has been replaced with a different kind of tension. And also both of you there, so I can roll.
Now Cassio. Now you spent the 5
This is
for Cassio.
absolutely gonna roll like
Yes.
17 successes. There's no.
There's definitely 8 this.
There's not even a need to.
I feel like Cassia was the sledgehammer to put them together at this point.
Maybe Cassio was the one we needed. Not the ally we wanted, but the one we deserved.
As both of them kind of sat down and was worried I might have had to send a rescue team after the two of you.
No need. No need.
As she's just gonna smile politely and yeah, well, the rest of the dinner will go more or less uneventful, as eventually you'll have to go back to your hotel for the night to rest. But as you're being escorted to the shuttle platform, Cassia will request like a moment with you alone, Freya. Everyone else is being everyone else boards the shuttle. She's I hope you enjoyed yourself tonight.
Yes, definitely. And again, thank you for the invitation.
Between you and me, we can be both good friends and good allies in the day.
I believe so as well. I see what I can find about what we talked earlier.
Well, I feel like you'll be a bit busy in the coming days.
You think?
He's cute, so I assume so. Don't read too many books now.
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
More or less.
Great.
I'm happy for you. I do hope to get an invitation to the wedding if it comes to it.
You're definitely gonna be invited.
And she smiles and will give you a hug. You will be driven to your hotel rooms as you rest for the night, and if there's any conversations you would like to have with each other or separate, now's the time. My only question for you, Gary, is will you actually give her the list of your contacts or no?
Definitely not every single one.
You're gonna bullshit her. Fine, that's a roll. You can give me a discipline roll. It'll be you versus hers. So
Oof. And how much spreads in the pool?
there's two. You have 2 momentum as well. There's 2 threat in the pool.
Do I want to bullshit her and steal all the momentum? I don't want to steal away all the momentum.
Well, you can't. You could only take one.
Yeah, you can only take 1.
I can only take one momentum.
Yeah, because you would need another momentum to take
Oh yeah,
the rest
true.
of it. Yeah.
Still, that's one momentum being taken away.
Use the momentum. It's gonna be
Yeah.
lost if it's not used.
That's true.
I would
Yes, I-
be questioning others like, well, is it worth
If
risk?
he wants to do it.
No, it's not worth the risk. Nah, it's not worth the risk. I'll just give her the account. Yeah, but as soon as I just give her the smuggler's eye contact, it's not like my entire.
No, you don't
Phone
have
book.
smugglers' contacts. Been over this.
Yeah,
You have bureaucratic contacts. They have the smuggler contacts.
Yeah.
You will lose them. I'm just. I'm not sure if the silence is you thinking about it or.
I'm thinking. I know what. Fuck it. I'll give him up.
Okay. And then I want you to remove those like friends that show. They have they found new management to deal with them. You do give out the list to her, and those people will swiftly either get replaced or find new. Ensuring loyalty to a different individual. At the very least, it's not Master Kosh that gets them. Comfort to.
The promise of Mastercard gets Revenant.
He probably already has
if he
everything.
gets Orpheus, yeah, that's fucked up for you, but it's fine. Listen,
I believe in Zaz. He can raise up Revenant and Cassio.
another choice. It's fine. I can say it could have been worse.
I don't believe my rolls today.
And yeah, as you make your way back into your own city, that very same day, Alvar would actually like to have a talk with you, Freya, in private, as he's had some time to think about things.
Sure, he was doing a lot of thinking.
Well, listen, if Rianne's not here, he needs to do it on his own, unfortunately.
Lord Elva, may I help you?
Lady, I've been thinking, having a couple of sleepless nights. I must get these things off my chest.
Yes.
I think you're a wonderful woman. Beautiful, smart, funny. There's so many things I like about you, but I must remind both you and myself of our standing. My lady, you have a much more bright future ahead of you, whereas I am well, just me.
And that's who I love. I don't want anyone who's rich and has, I don't know, wealth. I want you as a person. I don't care what others think. I learned that from my father. He always wanted me to marry for love. He wouldn't want otherwise.
So, like, smiles and says that's a very noble thing, but you realize that other than some prestige, there is little that comes with my name attached.
I am aware, yes.
And I will let you think. If you think you still want to marry for love, coming days. And he just smiles widely and says, yes, I will have to accept your judgment.
He's gonna smile. I don't think that it's gonna change in the next few days. I mean, we spent about half a year together, and I really like you.
And he like smiles, nods back, and says, "Me very happy. I was afraid there for a moment. It was just all in my head. These last couple of months have been the best months of my life.
I can say the same. I mean, I never really had someone to spend time with in a library. I mean, having someone who has the same interests and everything, and it's awesome.
He'll smile and nod, and give a very like small but polite bow. I wish you a good night, my lady.
You as well. I'm just gonna have a wide smile on my face.
Wonderful. Listen, Jill, this is what we called produced and approved by the state.
It's great.
May hate Peter, but listen. He found this man, okay?
Sponsored by the monk.
He used the matchmaking.
He saw the two dots and he connected them.
Yeah, he solved the matchmaking algorithm.
Peter is just our universe of like dating apps.
But yeah, sure if there's anything else anyone wants to do this time.
No, I would definitely want to, like, after dealing with the smokes, I want to investigate the bureaucratic, the complaints the forms that I didn't apparently fill out.
Sure, give me another stand roll. What do you
Yeah,
think?
Gary would want to. Yeah, I should show bureaucracy applies.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, if he finds something fishy, he will definitely send some complaints up the ladder.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Drake will be like, yes, of course, we'll get back to you, my good sir. We'll investigate this properly.
Yeah.
When we find whoever did this.
Yeah, but at least he wants to figure out exactly. See. I see a truth. Do I have no? That
God, I want to tell him.
No,
I
please
want to
don't
tell
talk.
Gary so bad.
Better like this. He stumbles like, guys, I found a conspiracy. What the fuck?
I should trump your data analysis supplies. Either one of them.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. All right. Can I buy what's the threat pool?
It's 2 threat. You also have 2 momentum. And 1.
Or can I spend momentum
Yes.
for 3 dice? There we go.
Oh
my god! Oh my fucking!
Whoa.
I hate my roll.
I guess.
My roll sucked today. Holy
You rolled
shit.
4 successes earlier. Shut up.
On a useless roll, on a dog shit garbage roll, on an irrelevant roll. That's
1
the
XP
thing.
just for
It's
Gary, though, right?
Gary.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That those
Hey,
4
listen.
successes don't matter. That's the problem.
Take your L's.
This is a Gary all day today.
Listen, it's as far as you can tell, you're just behind the proper legislation.
I hate this day.
Look, when you're
Listen.
embarrassed, just put an IRW.
It happens. It happens to the best of us.
No. It's just today. It's not my fucking day.
Let me also. Poor Dennis. But yeah.
Oh no, the fuck over Dennis passively.
No, he fucked up. He messed his roll. I'm like, listen, I'm not gonna say it. This is out of character, but 6 wealth from you he collected, but then it's also lost a couple of people resources, so it's another couple of resources for Draco. I mean, Master Kosh.
Yeah. No, we're fucking.
Resources for the war effort.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, for the enemy. That's the fucking.
Look, it's fine. Naira's going to be researching in all of her free time. We will be okay.
Like,
I can't believe.
when Daniel walks, then it's like, sir, we've lost 2 agents in a botched smuggling operation. I'm so sorry. Like,
Oh
who
my
are we smuggling things in for? Oh, this one out. It's fine, don't worry.
Yeah.
This is not my day today. Holy shit, man.
But yeah, I'm not sure. So if there's anything anyone else wants to do.
Other than sciencey nerd research for the war effort, nope.
I think I'll call the session a bit early.
I can't believe my luck today is fucking